Miss Jennefer Rahman, and she is Miss Pakistan 2020.
Sorry, I wish we were not living in Corona times and you were in front of me. मैं आपको ये पहनाती एक सेकंड के लिए.
नहीं ये मैं आपको बनाता, मैं भी मेरी उतनी औकात नहीं हुई कि मैं पहनूं. Jennefer Rahman, where do you see yourself in next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I will be leading a mental health care institution, and I will be working in that department. Pakistani actress, I believe Myra Khan is very talented. I like her talent. I like the way she smiles. Yes, there's no harm in trying. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? And
rejection.
Wait, rejection. Rejection is divine guidance. If you get rejected, that life is about growth. No matter what age you are, whether you're 18, 26, or 30, whether you already have your bachelor's degree or...
Hello and assalamu alaikum everybody. Let me welcome you all to Talkshawks with Syed Shah. Another episode, another amazing guest. Well, आज मैं टाइम ज़्यादा वेस्ट नहीं करूँगा and let me introduce this amazing person. Well. आज के जो हमारे गेस्ट हैं, उनका नाम है Miss Jennefer Rahman, and she is Miss Pakistan 2020. So, let me not waste any time and say hi to her. Hi, assalamu alaikum, Miss Jennefer Rahman. How are you?
Walaikum salam. I'm very good, very well. Nice for you to have me on your show. Thank you very much.
Thank you. No, नहीं आपका बहुत शुक्रिया आपने टाइम निकाला because I understand that आपका schedule काफी busy होगा. Well, Miss मैं आपको बार-बार इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ, not because आप Miss हैं, it's because you won a title.
Right.
ठीक है, तो इस वजह से मैं आपका नाम कनेक्ट कर रहा हूँ उसके साथ. So, Miss Pakistan 2020, आप मुझे ये बताइए कि आप basically करती क्या हैं?
Basically, I work with children. I'm a teacher, and basically,
Wow.
yes, I've been doing that for all my life. It's a passion of mine.
So, teacher in a way कि you teach particular subject या फिर जो class teachers होती हैं?
Class teachers होते हैं, but I've been trying out a lot of things. I've also worked with young adults and teenagers. I've worked in elementary schools, but most of the time I have been in classrooms. Yes, I am in classrooms also.
Now I'll just bring back our topic a little bit towards आपका जो title आपने जीता. So tell me a little bit about this. What inspired you first of all, and how did you won this title?
What inspired me? What inspired me is my mother and my khala. I will always mention them.
Okay.
Because they are the ones who were telling me to do this for a very long time, and I always said no. Not just because of confidence issues or anything, but it just did not fit in my schedule. And I was traveling a lot. I was traveling the world. I was studying. I was working, and they said, why don't you go for Miss Pakistan? And I said, no way. I'm too shy, too this, too that. Self-doubt.
तो जब उन्होंने बोला, why don't you go for Miss Pakistan? Let's try it out. I mean, what was your reaction right away?
So obviously I was like, self-doubts आ जाते हैं immediately, like नहीं मैं तो नहीं, and then they were like, no, तुम ही तो हो, like you are the one, we can see you have that personality.
They're very supportive.
Yes, they were very supportive, and that's how it happened.
Absolutely, that's great. अच्छा, आप Miss Jennefer, you tell me one thing. Where are you currently based?
I'm currently based in Frankfurt. This is my hometown.
All right, Germany, right?
Yes, Germany. That's
perfect.
Yeah.
Zabardast. तो आप मुझे ये बताएं, you are based in Germany, so you probably won a title as well. How often or how connected are you with Pakistan?
First of all, I love Pakistan, obviously. I go to Pakistan almost every year. My family, my relatives, वो सब Islamabad में हैं. They're all in Pakistan, Karachi, Peshawar. So I go there regularly, and I'm very much connected to Pakistan. Yes.
So as you said, your family is like Peshawar se bhi hai. Are you somehow Pathan?
I am half Pathan, yes.
Zabardast. I could hear that in your voice,
Really? आवाज से पता चल जाता है. अच्छा.
थोड़ा बहुत जिस तरह के आपका बोलने का तरीका होता है. So Pathan people, all my brothers and sisters, they have that uniqueness on accents में, that somehow you can know it.
Are you Pathan or?
No, I'm not Pathan.
Okay.
आपने पहचाना कि नहीं पहचाना?
मैं बिल्कुल नहीं पहचान सकती, लेकिन my dad's
अच्छा.
Punjabi. Best of both
All
worlds.
right.
You know how
So,
Punjabi
मतलब,
and yes.
I mean, I am a Punjabi as well, so I can know.
Asi Punjabi is no, let's not go there. Let's
Okay,
not.
talking about that, how many languages do you speak?
Right. So German is my first language. Throughout the day, it's basically all in German. Urdu
I see.
is spoken at home, and English कभी कभार जब कोई टूरिस्ट आता है या कुछ जब हम बाहर जाते हैं जर्मनी से फिर इंग्लिश बोली जाती है. So I always say my English is not like perfect. We had English in school here in Germany, but that was like school English and that's it. So my English was probably from having lived abroad a lot and having, you know, friends from all over the world.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
Yes. They can,
So you said you speak German basically,
yes, I do.
right?
Fluent.
And I'll just reveal a thing over here that I've always had this crush on this one of German woman basically. Because I personally find them very attractive in a way that, you know,
Right. They
हाँ
are.
प्यारी होती हैं,
Yes.
like, you know what I mean.
Anywhere, Syed. Women are beautiful anywhere.
Anyway,
Not just in
absolutely,
Germany.
I will 100% agree on that. But that one particular woman, you know, I'm talking about that one particular woman. So yes, so I just want you, basically, you said you can speak Punjabi as well, right?
वो तो थोड़ी
So-
सी आंदी है, but I'm not fluent.
Thodi ji, oh, wait. You just said Thodi ji Andi. You just said a proper sentence in that, and you said you don't know Punjabi. Come on. So अभी के बाद पंजाबी में थोड़ी सी बात करें हम लोग.
Oh no! It's a killer.
Come
It's a
on,
killer.
come on. If that's okay with you, let's try.
And
that. So. I'm just teasing you. Don't worry about that. Acha, so let me jump into another question related to the previous questions I've asked you. So you said you are a teacher over there, right? That's like your full-time profession.
Right, you
Right.
can say that.
So, जो आप teacher हैं,
जी.
what kind of teacher are you? Like a strict teacher, that teacher जो बच्चों से प्यार करता है, और that teacher जो बच्चों को cheating करवाता है, किस type का teacher है आप?
Oh, जबरदस्त answer तैयार रखा हुआ है आपके लिए. I am that kind of teacher who, when the children I teach or the teenagers I teach, when they see me at a mall or on the street or at a grocery store, they get emotional. They come and they just want to hug, and you know. So that's the kind of teacher I am.
That's more like you give them like a family, homely feeling. You know?
Yes, I
Just
believe.
give it a
Yes,
say,
yes.
okay.
I believe they just learn so much better once you build a connection with them. You know, it doesn't always have to be strict and soti ke saath. There are lots of other ways you can teach children. So I'm I'm that nice teacher. And when I do get serious in the
Nice
classroom,
teacher, the one who's connected with students.
yes. क्योंकि वो एक
Very good.
relationship बन जाता है, एक trust बन जाता है, and then they listen, and I'm not the kind of teacher who screams because they just know how I am. So it's all about the connection, I believe.
So basically, it's a dream for a student to have a teacher like you, who gives a homely feeling, and as well as she's Miss Pakistan as well.
Maybe. And I also teach German as a secondary language, by the way. I have taught German as a
Wow.
secondary language.
So like in school? In school?
No, there's like another school for that. It's like a language school.
Oh, okay.
So what happens is all the Pakistani people and everyone who arrives in Germany and who has to do the first couple of courses. So basic German, you know, intermediate, I also teach.
Right. जबरदस्त. So अब मैं फिर से दोबारा वापस जाऊंगा अपने questions को जो आपके title के साथ connected है. So tell me one thing that so you have won only one title till now, like, which is Miss Pakistan World 2020. And what are the future plans for you, like?
Nice, Syed. My future plans are, there are 2 more pageants I will be attending next year.
Okay.
One is probably going to be in Thailand, one is in Malaysia, as far as we know now. But because of Corona, I cannot say, okay, it's going to be this and it's going to be there. We don't know. But this is what we are working towards. So there will be 2 major pageants, and I will hopefully be attending those. Yes.
And as much as I know that you won Miss Pakistan 2020, there's it's like a special title because I think first time happening in a way that age-wise, right?
Nice.
Can you clear that out?
Yes. So there is Mrs. Pakistan. She is the Mrs.
Okay.
Mrs. Pakistan is married. Then there is Miss Pakistan. She will be under 29. Or pehli dafa in history, Pakistan has a winner who is over 29. So this is for the category of women between 29.
So you're setting up a history over here.
Yes, I changed the course of
Mashallah.
history. I like doing such things, breaking boundaries and setting up new
Karna
things.
chahiye. Kuch to funny.
Yeah, otherwise it'll all be same old, and
Yeah. Absolutely. So just to clear it up, so there's one Mrs. Pakistan, there's one Miss Pakistan, and then this is also Miss Pakistan, but 29 plus age group, right?
And
Zabardast.
yes.
So yes. Didi bole.
नहीं आप बोले आप पूछे आप
Acha. So this, having said that, 29 plus, right? Are you married?
I always get asked if I'm married. I'm not married, and I am not going to mention anything about the past in this interview.
Okay,
I'm
single.
single.
Of course.
I'm single.
You're single. That's wonderful. So any plans like kisi matlab ke incoming 5 years, 10 years, or you just career oriented?
I have been career oriented this whole time, the last decade.
Right.
I am ready to settle down. Not this year, maybe, or let's see, maybe Miss.
Soon, inshallah, whenever it's gonna happen.
Inshallah, whenever. But yeah, वो तो होना ही होना
Basically,
ना, I think.
maybe after winning 2 more titles,
Or maybe I'll get married and then win some couple more titles. Who knows?
Inshallah, wonderful. I like that spirit.
Yes.
Well, अब मैं एक और आपसे interesting question पूछना चाहता हूँ. For example, there are a lot of girls out there in Pakistan, or even abroad as well, who basically want to, take part in Miss Pakistan. So how do they do that? Like, किस तरह वो कर सकते हैं? How do they train themselves? I mean, what's the procedure?
How can they prepare themselves?
Yeah.
You should be really good at, well, to start by focusing on
Looks होनी चाहिए first of all.
your looks. Yes.
Right.
That's obviously, grooming, taking care of yourself, taking care of your weight, trying out different techniques of makeup and hair and all this, and and also obviously reading a lot about beauty pageants. Beauty
Right,
pageants.
so getting to know a lot about them
you
before
have to know a little bit also what happened in the history. ब्यूटी पेजेंट्स होते क्यों हैं, पाकिस्तान कब से कर रहा है, क्यों कर रहा है, क्यों नहीं. You also have to have a certain set of knowledge. Yeah.
All right, so that means basically they need to follow all these things. So, आपका idol कौन है?
No, my mother.
Who do you follow?
My mother.
I mean, of course, mother is like. Okay,
you mean like
I
a celebrity?
your
Do you mean
mother. Like celebrity crush or a celebrity, somebody you look forward to, or जिनको follow करती हैं?
I always get inspired by powerful women that have changed the course of history. I like to read about them and their biographies, their quotes. Those women, I always look up to them, and those are the ones that inspire me. And all powerful women are my idols. I cannot tell you that there's one.
So there's no one particular, right?
There's no
right,
one
right,
particular, no?
Right.
Yes.
If I asked you to name one Pakistani actress you like the most.
Pakistani actress, I believe Myra Khan is very talented. I like her talent. I like the way she smiles, and yes, she's very good at what she does. She has great talent.
Zabardast. And can you name one guy?
It'll be Fawad Khan. It'll be Fawad Khan.
Fawad Khan, absolutely, absolutely.
will be.
I actually already मुझे आ गया था दिमाग में हो सकता है फवाद खान ही हो. All right,
Yes.
all right. So अब मैं आपसे जाते जाते I just wanna ask you if there's any advice from your side to any youngster. For example, I'm not gonna say it's basically related to your field or whatever. Any youngster जो बड़ा हो रहा है और बड़ी हो रही है, right? Any particular advice you want to give to that person? That what kind of person they should be when they grow up? And that's a bit tricky question, but I hope you will get my point.
It's a good one, and I hope I answered that. What I always believe in is that life is about growth. No matter what age you are, whether you're 18, 26, or 30, whether you already have your bachelor's degree or now you have a job and now you're working 9 to 5, I don't believe in stagnation. I believe that you grow and
Right.
grow, and there's so much to explore and study and learn, and you're only here once. So you might as well explore it to the fullest and not just stand still. I don't believe in that. कि अच्छा अब मैंने ये कर लिया है, अब आगे तो कुछ नहीं करना, बस यही करना है. No.
Right.
There's so many different fields you can explore and discover, and maybe you have a talent that you have not discovered. So always keep, moving around, keep growing.
Right.
That's what I would say.
Zabardast. So basically, end of the day, it's just keep growing.
Yes.
कहीं पे भी आप stop ना अपना लगा दें कि
No,
that's it, we're
no,
done.
don't do that.
रोज कुछ नया सीखें, रोज कुछ नया try करें, रोज कुछ करें.
रोज कुछ
Zabardast,
करें
you have to
because-
explain that really well.
Sorry. रोज कुछ करें because you have to really get to know who you are.
Right.
You have to learn.
So basically, if I explain that, let's say explore yourself. Zabardast.
Yes.
अच्छा, तो मैं एक और first of all, another thing I would like to give a huge credit to Sonia Ahmed in this because she's the president of Miss and
Yes.
Mr. Pakistan World.
Of course, she's doing great work. Yes.
She's doing absolutely wonderful work. अब जेनिफर मुझे आपसे ये जानना है कि अगर एक लड़की है, she thinks she's ready to become Miss Pakistan or compete,
Yes.
how do they apply for this?
So you go to their website, Miss Pakistan World. You can type in Google Miss Pakistan World. That is the only, and I repeat, that is the only recognized organization where they can send their beauty pageant winners to international pageants. Okay.
Right.
So you go on their website, and there will be a contact form, and you just fill that in. You send it to them, to Sonia, and all the best. Good luck. Stay focused
Yes,
and just do
absolutely.
it.
So मैं चीज़ों का सबका link description में भी दूंगा.
जी,
If
ज़रूर.
anybody of you think that you can do either Miss Pakistan or Mr.
Yeah,
Pakistan, please do
definitely.
click that link
Yes.
and go ahead apply for it.
Yes, and you
There's
can
no
be-
harm in trying, right?
Yes, there's no harm in trying. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? And
rejection?
Wait. Rejection. Rejection is divine guidance. If you get
Right.
rejected,
बिल्कुल.
उसकी भी कोई वजह है. Believe in God, हर चीज में अल्लाह की
Totally
बेहतरी
agree
है.
with you.
Yes. So,
Totally agree with you.
but go for it. If that's one of your dreams, go for it. And also, if you get rejected once, try again. Why not?
Zabardast. अच्छा, एक दफा at last, Jennifer, can you please show your crown I mean,
Yes.
can you show
Nice.
to us कैसा लगता है? We also want to take the feeling, the
Yes.
crown
I wish I
and all,
could-
क्योंकि हमें-
I wish
I
it
wish-
wasn't. I'm sorry. I wish we were not living in Corona times and you were in front of me. मैं आपको ये पहनाती एक सेकंड के लिए.
नहीं ये मैं आपको बनाता, मैं भी मेरी उतनी औकात नहीं हुई कि मैं पहनूं.
जी.
So definitely मैं आपको बनाता.
Just
तो
so-
आप प्लीज एक दफा जरा एक क्विक ग्लांस दिखाएं जरा ताकि हमारी भी जरा ऑडियंस देखे कि यार
जी.
they get motivated यार, we want to win
Yes.
this.
There you go. आप देख लीजिए.
Zabardast, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And guys, this is what you guys want to compete for. और इंशाल्लाह ताला आपको अगर करना चाहिए apply, आप लोगों को करना चाहिए. Well, at last, just last question. All right,
Yes.
I'm gonna just finish on this question.
Sure.
And before I finish that on this question, I want to say thank you very much कि आपने time निकाला. ठीक है?
You're welcome.
और it was lovely talking to you basically. And on the top of that, it's an honor for me कि
Likewise.
आप हमारे इंटरव्यू में आई हैं and then just to inspire a lot of youngsters. So Now I jump to the last question. जो
Sure.
मैंने पूछना था.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Last question मेरा ये है. Miss Pakistan 2020. Jennefer Rahman, where do you see yourself in next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I will be leading a mental health care institution, and I will be working in that department. Just life coaching
Okay.
people and guiding people because, especially because of Corona, I think there's a huge rise in cases with like depression and anxiety. People are, it's uncertain times, and I see it among my friends also. And that's one thing I've also been doing in the past. So I will probably switch from classroom to teaching and like coaching people. Yeah.
Wow, mashallah, Zabardast, you have a great thinking of whatever you're gonna do ahead. We wish you all the best with this.
Thank you.
And inshallah, you're gonna achieve that. And thank you so much,
Thank
Jennefer
you.
Rahman,
Thank
for
you.
joining us today. And I really hope कि audience आपको ढेर सारा प्यार दे, that आप प्यार समेट ना पाए, इतना प्यार हो.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, lovely
see you
talking to
soon.
you.
All right, take care.
See you soon.
Allah
Allah
Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
So well guys, जैसे आप हमने देखा Miss Pakistan 2020, Jennefer Rahman, such a great person. Do give love and support, show your support to her, and inshallah just recommend me, and I'm gonna keep bringing in amazing talented people. और support करना नहीं बोला. Thank you guys so much, and till next time, Talkshawks with Syed Shah.